Welcome to a cold, wintry Perth morning. Now, a lot of gardeners think that once winter hits, it's time to retreat indoors and not do a lot. However, I disagree, and I've put my money where my mouth is. Winter is the ideal time to get your berries in. That doesn't sound right. Winter's a great time to establish a berry forest. So we're going to establish a wide range of berries in a particular location so that we can keep those environments under control. Now, with berries, particularly raspberries, blackberries, those sort of things, we've got to be a little bit careful. If we just plant them in the garden, then they're going to take over. They're going to go absolutely everywhere. So we're doing everything in pots, big 500ml pots, which I'll show you later on. Now, I went out to my good friends at Guildford Garden Centre and I overspent again. We've ended up with a lot of different berries. If you want to see what they are, come with me and I'll show you. So let's start at the low level. We're going to plant rufus somewhere. Would you get out of here? The first one, a really common one, of course, and that is strawberry runners. These will go in the vertical garden pots. We've got some nice West Australian growing. I forget which one these are. Can you remember what they are? Toya, I think. But we've got a couple of bundles of strawberry runners there. We're going to put those into small pots, get them established, and then we'll put them out into larger pots. We've got some of my earlier ones that we've propagated here. As you can see, even though it's winter, it's doing quite well. I'll cut those dead leaves off. And we'll get those in today. Right, the more interesting ones. Just grabbing them at random. Boysenberry. Now, boysenberry needs a well drained, I think it needs a slightly acidic soil. And we're going to grow this up against a fence or trellis. Now, I've had lots of boysenberry, and boysenberry ice cream and that sort of thing, but not too many fresh boysenberries. They're very hard to find. Okay, boysenberry complex, cross of deep, rich wine-like flavour. So, could be interesting. But he's only a small cane, as we can see. But we'll get that into a pot ready to go out. What else have we got? Got lots of things to go out at the moment. Next one is, this is a beauty. I have a yellow raspberry already, but it's not doing terribly well. This is a wonderful one, incredibly sweet and tasty. I'll link to the video where I had my very first one that I discovered, and it was surprisingly good. If you see yellow raspberries around, grab one, they are good. I am trying to propagate them myself as well, but not having too much luck at the moment. This is one I thought was interesting, Sylvanberry. Now, Sylvanberry, if we look at our cheat sheet here, is a brilliant Victorian hybrid of boysenberry and marionberry. Citrusy sweet, slightly tart, incredibly robust. So again, we'll be putting that in and we'll try and propagate it later. What have we got next? They didn't fall. Heritage raspberry. Now, I've already got this one. It's a very nice raspberry. It's very, very prolific. And because they were doing 2 canes for 20 bucks, I thought, why not get some more? So that's just a pretty standard raspberry. Now, I saw this one and I had no idea what it was, Lawtonberry. So I thought I'd get one. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. Lots of manure and fertilizer, heavy cropper. Leave the berries until the fruit is fully formed. Okay, it's a thorny one as well, which is not good, but we get used to that. So, Lawtonberry, old school plum coloured blackberry hybrid that's heavy cropping, intensely sweet if you let it ripen on the vine. So there we go. Lawtonberry is going to be a nice one to try. We haven't finished. Again, saw this and thought, interesting. Jostaberry. Small bush producing small marble-sized purple fruit. Cross between, and this is what got me, a gooseberry and a blackcurrant. That's interesting. So I really, really hope this one survives and we get some fruit from it. It's a fairly healthy looking cane, but certainly unusual, and really looking forward to getting that one in and seeing if we can get some fruit from it. We're still not finished. And I'll do these together because it's the colours. We have red, black and white currant. Now I love black currant. Very tart, tasty fruit that it is. And I've got a couple of these around the place, but they've struggled. So I'm going to try growing some more of these. Hopefully with the cross fertilisation and that sort of thing, we'll get a better crop. Now, the issue is, where the hell am I going to put all these things? This is a lot of berry plants, and we've got to try and locate somewhere to put them. At this point in time, I have absolutely no idea. They'll need to be relatively sheltered in our really hot summers. We can have them climbing up a fence, which will be really good, but I don't want to put them in my subtropical zone because there won't be enough sunlight. It's far too shady. It's great for the subtropical stuff, the bananas and the tamarillos and those sort of things, but it's not going to be good for these. That dog is driving me nuts. Come on, Roof, out! Now, you may ask yourself, or you could ask me, why am I growing so many berries? Well, I like them. But the thing is, when you buy them from the supermarket, they overwater the plants, I think, and the fruit itself becomes incredibly watery, and there's no real flavour to them. If you try a homegrown raspberry compared to a shop-bought raspberry, it is incredible the difference that there is. They are just totally different fruit. So if you get a chance, they don't take up much room, as we'll see by some of the others, if you don't want them to take up much room. Grow them at home. Totally different fruit. And the varieties you can get, very interesting, and it'll be fun to grow these. So if you want to see where they end up, you want to see how they taste, like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and if you have tried any of these, drop me something in the comments saying what you thought of these different berries. You guys enjoy life. I shall catch you in the berry patch.